But first, a little commotion for the hoodie. A little commotion for the hoodie. Yeah, 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 yep, 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 yep. Hey guys, welcome back or to if you're new to my channel. I'm Marissa. Hey. And today I am going to be talking about my unpopular opinions about animes. Now, is it possible to get canceled for this? Maybe. Maybe. Do I care? No. Not really. So I'm going to give you guys my unpopular opinions about various animes. Some of them are going to be super popular. Some of them are going to cause some reactions from some people. It's going to be crazy. So let's get into it, you know? Yeah. One Piece is getting too dragged out. I said it. Nobody else wants to say it, so I will say it. One Piece is getting to be too much. What is even the point of One Piece anymore? First of all, let's start there. Tell me, what's the point of One Piece? Quickly, talk. Right? Anyways, listen, I started One Piece during COVID, right? You know, bored, whatever, starting One Piece, you know? And I was into it. I was like, oh, this is nice. I like these characters. It's funny. It's cool. It's see, if you will. And then it got to episode 200, and I was like, okay, I see you. I like this. I can keep up with this. And then 250, I was like, okay. This is amazing, guys. Like, we're doing great. But, like, come on. And then 340, which is where I stopped. And I was like, okay. Okay, bro. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't do this anymore. I'm done. What is happening? What's happening? And I think what caused the reaction was that I was watching this filler episode. It was so long ago, but it was a filler episode, and they were going through a cave trying to find somebody. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so boring. And there's 1,000+ more for me to watch. Okay, maybe I should have skipped the fillers. Maybe. You've lost the plot. You've lost the plot, because aren't we supposed to be finding some sort of treasure? What is going on? Does it take that long to find a treasure? One Piece has been airing since my uncle was a kid. And my uncle's old. Like, can we please be so when was One Piece? Let's look this up, because I'm so serious. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. So, One Piece air date. 1999. Are we kidding? 1999. I'm just gonna stop there. That's my unpopular opinion. One Piece is too much. They're doing too much with it. Too much is going on. There's movies and franchises and all sorts of things, and it's 1,000+ episodes now. They're gonna go on to 2,000, and there's no sense of stopping. Please do something else. That's next one. Boruto is useless. A moment of silence. Should I say it again for the people in the back? Boruto is useless. Boruto makes no sense. Boruto was not needed in life. Like, it is such a trash. It's not trash, but it's like so underwhelming, so counterproductive. What do you mean? What are we doing? What's going on? Talk to me. I want to know the thought process of Boruto. What was really supposed to be happening in Boruto to make us as Naruto viewers? Because how are you going to make Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and then come back and do Boruto? That's insulting, personally. Ooh. But yeah, Boruto is literally about Naruto's son, Boruto, obviously. But I feel like they've lost the plot in the sense that Naruto is a bad dad. I don't like how they portrayed that at all. Because now I feel betrayed. What do you mean Naruto is a bad dad to his kids? What do you mean? What do you mean? We got 1, 2 plus or max episodes of Naruto being a good dad to his kids, Himawari and Boruto. And that's all we get? Every other episode is just Boruto hating his dad because he's never around and he's absent and blah, blah, blah. And now he's gonna grow up and be some menace or some sort. I didn't finish it. I just got too irritated. Sorry. Don't hate me. Maybe I should finish it. But, like, I really don't see myself doing all that to myself. I don't. I just find it so... Because what's happening? What's happening? How did we go from Naruto Shippuden, amazing, chef's kiss, to Boruto? We've lost the plot. And that's all I'll say on that fact, because I didn't finish it, so there's not much I can say about it. But just know, from what I did watch, Next one. Minoru Mineta from My Hero Academia is a great character. Who's mad? Who's mad? You don't have a right to be mad. I'm sorry. Minoru Mineta is a great character. Come on, guys. What is going on? Sure. Okay. The reason why people hate Minoru Mineta, he's perverted. His quirk is useless. He's dumb. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the things may be. First of all, he's perverted. Yes. But he's also a teenage boy. Literally. Teenage or preteen. He's one of them. I think he's like 16, 15, 17, something. And you're going to tell me that's not normal for 17-year-old boys? To literally thirst after girls in his class? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's disgusting. But it's also like he's not hurting anyone by doing that. And yeah, it's gross, but it's also normal for boys. Because remember, they're supposed to portray real-life teenagers, not superheroes that are in their 20s or 30s. Teenagers. Overpowered teenagers, but teenagers nonetheless. They're kids. He is the childest of childs. Like, please. It's disgusting. As a girl, it's nasty. But at the same time, he's a boy. He's a preteen boy. Or teenage boy. He's in his teens now. And any boys out there in the chat, tell me, like, did y'all not do all that girl stuff for girls? Let me stop. Point is, I think he's a good character. I mean, the only downside is that, yeah, he's perverted sometimes, but it's explainable because he's a boy. Like, come on. There's nothing else to say about that. Not all boys are like that, but most boys are like that. Most. You can't tell me different. And then his quirk. I don't think it's useless. Like, come on. It's not as great as the big three, for example, or anybody else is in the class, but it's definitely a quirk. It's definitely useful. Look how well he did in that one 2v1 episode, I'll put it somewhere here, with him and Sero against Midnight. Dude was a star of that show. Like, you can't tell me any different. His quirk did something, and it's useful. And in this scene right here with the water and the blah, 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 that was pretty good. Like, it's not useless. Is it useful all the time? Debatable. But it's not useless. I think he's a good character. Necessary character. Comedic relief character. I find him funny when he's not being gross. Anyways. Isekai animes have lost the plot. going on? Are we bored? Is that it? We're bored. Because what do you mean? What is happening? First of all, why are the titles 2 sentences long these days? Excuse me? Why are the titles so long? We had the Rising of the Shield Hero. Perfect. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. It's a mouthful, but you know what? Still decent. In another world with my smartphone. What's happening? First of all, what is that about? He's in another world with a smartphone, right? Right? Oh my gosh, bruh. Why are the titles so long, guys? What's happening? And why are we... Can I even say this? Let's just talk about it, okay? Let's just sit down as a group and talk about it, you know? For example, we've got the newer-ish, like 2020, 2021 up animes, isekai animes, where it's just, what is happening? What does this mean? Why is the title so long, and what are we talking about? What's happening? Are we bored? Like, I've repeated this so many times, but like, for example, I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Okay. We've got, as a reincarnated aristocrat. I can't even read the rest of this. This is a brand new one. But, like, what is happening? As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. That needs to be a blurb, not the title of the anime, guys. Come on, I can't be the only one that thinks this. Why is the title so long? This is one anime, 2 seasons in 2024 that says, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. That's the title. That's the title. You don't think that should be a blurb? Really? Okay, if you say so. Got the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. Listen, I liked that anime. It was pretty good. But why is it so long? You basically told me what the entire anime is about. Not this one, but like, basically, how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. You told me what it was about. How not to summon a demon lord. You told me what it's about. Like, come on. Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. What's going on? We're bored. That has to be a prank. That has to be a prank. But like, yeah. Saving 80,000 golds in another world for my retirement. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? Next one. This next one isn't a call out to a specific anime, but more like the general anime industry, as well as the creators of such. If you are going to do an animation of a manga, right? Because you know the manga comes first. If you're going to animate it fully, or don't do it at all. Oh my gosh, Angel. Wow. Please, I'm begging you, me. Because what do you mean? What do you mean Blue Spring Ride? I watched that when? When did that come out? Blue or Harbor Ride. But like, we're gonna call it Blue Spring Ride.
Blue Spring Ride. Air date. That's the
2014. Blue Spring Oh Haru Ride, my all-time favorite romance anime, came out in 2014, and there was only one season. What happened? Talk to me. Let me know. What happened? Because the manga is finished. It's finished. I don't read mangas, and yet I had to go over there and read that one because it's my favorite and I want to know what happened. Why did you not animate it? The manga, the rest of it would have been beautiful if it was animated. It would have been spectacular. You didn't animate it. Why? What's going on? Why? Why are we taking so long to animate, or not even animating season 2 at all? If you're gonna go ahead and do season 1 and not season 2, don't do season 1. Don't. Personally, I just think it's counterproductive or something. What's the point? Finish it. Finish animating it, or don't start it at all. That's just my thing. Like, I understand there's probably a budget thing or like a resources thing, but people, 2014, we're in 2025 and there's no new talk of season 2 at all. At all. And I know the manga is doing good. At least from my views alone, the manga is doing great. But and then freaking Ashi. I don't know if I'm don't come for me about the pronunciations, please. I'm trying my best. But this anime right here literally came out in 2021, the anime adaptation. The manga 2015. The adaptation 2021. And there's no season 2. In hindsight, I probably should have done the math and thought 2015 to 2021, okay, maybe they just need that same amount of time to animate season 2. But in my opinion, I think that's still pretty crazy. 2025, guys. 2025, what happened? What happened? I'm not the only one that feels this way, by the way. People are raging about this one, particularly. What is going on? Why are we not animating season 2? Why are we taking so long to animate season 2? There's not even a talk of season 2 for this one. For any of them, really. Like, please, if you're going to animate it, see it to the end. And if not, leave it alone. Don't even bother. Respectfully. Respectfully. Thank you. For my final one, probably, the Blue Lock animation for season 2 was not bad. It was not bad, guys. Please. Please. Is it that our standards are too high? What's going on? The Blue Lock season 2 animation, I was hearing so much from everybody and their mothers and their dogs and their grandparents that the animation was gonna be so trash, that it was trash, that it was useless, blah blah blah. All sorts of things. And then I watched it myself and I was expecting the worst. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Like, what do we mean? Maybe I'm the one that's not understanding, but I don't think the animation was not bad, guys. It literally looked the same as season 1, and season 1 was not bad either. So what do we mean? Maybe I'm not understanding, but personally, I don't see a problem with it at all. Okay, well, that's all I've got. That is all for today. Maybe I'll do a part 2 with more unpopular opinions. I'm positive that I have more. I just couldn't think of any more right now. But yeah, that's all I have to say for right now. Please, please, it's my opinion. If you feel different, that's great for you. Please. Not too much. Not too much on me. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Do this, that, and the third with your life. Have a good time. Goodbye. Reborn as a vending machine? What? Oh my gosh, bro. We've lost the plot. I now wander the dungeon. Oh my gosh. You're done. Reincarnated as a sword. Another was my smartphone. Anyways.